near Louvre, don't hesitate to take a look at the Concorde Square. It looks cool, like with this Egyptian obelisk. I think it's Egyptian because of the symbols over there, and the fountains are like amazing. But the most important part is the Arc of Triomphe. I don't think you can see there, but it's right behind this car. And yeah, so it's like a very central place. Place de la Concorde is situated quite close to Louvre, and it's the largest public square in Paris. And I checked later, indeed the 23-meter obelisk in the center came from the Temple of Luxor and is over 3,000 years old. It was a diplomatic gift from Egypt. The two monumental fountains were inspired by Rome's Piazza San Pietro and Piazza Navona, but with a distinctly French twist in the sculptures. Since we were there, we couldn't skip another super popular location. The Avenue des Champs Élysées is a famous avenue in Paris, known for its luxury shops, theaters, cafes, and the Grand Arc de Triomphe at its western end. Even if you're not up to shopping, strolling there is pretty awesome because of all the architecture. We even came across that cool Louis Vuitton boutique that I thought only had a building like that in New York. And finally, the Triumph Arch. That was our destination. Now listen, the traffic there is crazy and it's strictly prohibited to cross the street. Instead, you should look for an underground pedestrian tunnel. It will lead you directly to the bottom of the arch, where you can buy tickets or proceed to the viewing platform. I know that there are quite a few viewing platforms in Paris and some of them are even free, so buying a ticket to see Paris from above might not sound too compelling. But having visited a couple of them, I must say that this one is by far the best. Arc de Triomphe is a recommendation. It wasn't crowded at all when we arrived, but it was like the first part of the day, I think. So we managed to buy a ticket without any queue and without prior reservation. And the view is amazing. I mean, you can see the whole Paris, the bird's eye view and everything. And like if you know from the arch, there are 12 avenues that go like in different directions, and it kind of resembles the sun, like the structure, the design of the streets. So yeah, if you have time. And by the way, if you are under 26 and resident in the EU, you can access it for free. Inside the arch, there is like a small museum where you can read about its history. Now that we've determined the best viewing platform in Paris, let's determine the best place to visit. If you can only pay for one ticket in Paris, let it be for Opera Garnier. A few things you should know. The building inspired the novel The Phantom of the Opera. There really is an underground lake beneath the opera house, used as a water tank to balance the building's foundations. This real feature inspired the Phantom's lyre in the story. And also some odd details. There is a room for horses in the building designed for audience members who arrived by carriage, so they could access directly without getting wet in the rain. Garnier also included a private smoking room for men with lavish mosaics and a separate ground foyer just for mingling. Box number 5 is permanently reserved for the Phantom. The Opera House acknowledges the legend as a part of its history. As usual, I suggest you buy your tickets online in advance because the line without the tickets was huge. But this experience kinda compares or even exceeds Versailles Palace. It's like a miniature of it, full of gorgeous ornaments and paintings. So if you are visiting Paris briefly, consider paying a visit to the opera. And as always, if you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up.